Okay guys, I thought I'd make a quick video on this because I think some of you will encounter the same issue as me. So on my XTS S10, I had the aluminium rear hubs that came as a present with the pre-order with mine, and I know many of you will have also ordered these as an upgrade part. But I've noticed a bit of an issue, so let me take you through what that is. When you've installed these, all seems perfectly fine because most likely, like me, you are running the stock tyres and everything feels fine. Everything moves as it should, and it's difficult for me to show you. There is a bit of clearance between the top of the hub here and the inner rim of the tyre, so there's no problems. The problem is if you do want to use aftermarket tyres. I've got an example here, this one. What I found with this tyre, and actually another tyre as well, so I know it's not just this particular tyre, is that this inside rim is rubbing against the top of that aluminium rear hub. So you get a bit of binding when the wheels are turning. Let me try and show you. Okay, so you might be able to see it slightly here, but it's really difficult to get the right camera angle to give you a clearer shot. But on certain parts of the rim of this tyre, the inner rim, the rim is rubbing against this part here. Now, my initial instinct was, okay, I'll just add a few more shims to the hex, or before the hex. I went up to 5 shims, which is ridiculous. And although it gives the clearance that is required, it results in binding. It's just way too many shims. It's not really practical. So what I did is something a little bit different, and let me show you my solution. So instead of adding a ridiculous amount of shims, I've added 2 shims. So it comes with 1 shim already. I've added an extra shim just over here, and you might notice that I've got a different hex on here. Now that's not a Rlaarlo hex, because with the Rlaarlo hexes, what I'm finding is that they're pretty good. They work, right? But the screw on the Rlaarlo hexes, let me show you on this other tyre, which other wheel. This particular screw here, after you've unscrewed that and screwed that down 2 or 3 times, it strips. So what happens is you're not able to tighten it back on, which is quite frustrating if I'm completely honest. I would totally expect that to not strip so early. So instead of using those or having to buy another set of those, I had these 12mm Arrma hexes. This came with my Arrma Vortex. So the Arrma Vortex comes with 14mm hexes, but as a spare they give you 12mm hexes. So I had these spare because I don't use the 12mm hexes on the Vortex. I thought I'd give these a go, and I've added these on. They're much more secure. It uses a grub screw that's quite secure, and that solves the problem. Let me show you. Now I've whacked this rear tyre on with that Arrma aluminium hex, and you might just be able to make out there is a bit of clearance between the top of the hub and the rim of the tyre. Now the rim of the tyre is not completely even, so you know, as I spin it, there'll be different tolerances around the rim, but there's no binding. And the reason for that is the Arrma hex is just very slightly thicker than the Rlaarlo hex. So my advice to you guys is, rather than buying lots of shims to try, which is probably going to result in some sort of binding, it doesn't need to be Arrma hexes. Give those a go if they're slightly thicker, and you should resolve this problem, because for me, I was thinking of reverting back to the plastic rear hubs, the stock part, to get rid of this problem because I didn't have the problem with those plastic rear hubs. It's only with this upgraded part, and I'm pretty sure these upgraded rear aluminium hubs are universal across the Omni Terminator and the XTS line. So I don't think they're specifically made for the XTS S10. And I guess that if they were, we wouldn't have this problem. But I just thought I'd make a quick video, let you guys know my experience of this, and if you do have spare aluminium hexes lying around, how to resolve this problem if you do use some aftermarket tyres and you find that you're getting some binding. Just to show the difference in the size of the hex or the thickness of the hex, the Rlaarlo hex here is 5.1 millimeters, and compared to this, the Arrma hex is 6.3 millimeters. So there's a significant size difference between these hexes, which is obviously helping that situation to avoid that rubbing on the rim of the tire. Just one more thing to be aware of, guys, that if you do use the Arrma 12mm hex, then you'll have to use the pin from the stock plastic hex that came on your Rlaarlo. That fits into the Arrma hex, and the pins that come with the Arrma hex, they're actually too thick for the Rlaarlo. So just keep that in mind. Don't get rid of these and use this particular pin on your XTS S10. Also, I have to say that I'm pretty disappointed with the Rlaarlo hex. Don't get me wrong, when they're on for the first time and you've Loctited them in and you don't have to take them off for a long time, they work perfectly fine, but they were stripping so quickly for me. And a pack of 4 of these cost, I don't know, $15 or $10, whatever it is. That's the same price as these Arrma ones. So considering that issue, I'd rather just get these Arrma ones or buy some other hexes that are slightly thicker and helps me avoid that problem of stripping the tightening mechanism on the hex and just using the grub screw on the Arrma hex, and they feel like nicer quality to me as well. So guys, if that was useful for you, I'd really appreciate your comments if you've experienced anything similar so far. And any general experiences with your XTS S10 as well would be really good to understand. And if you did find this useful and enjoyed this content, please subscribe to the channel and like the content as well. That would really be helpful to me, and I appreciate you guys watching.